Let's just show you this. This image was captured by the Subaru telescope in Hawaii. Note the white dot highlighted in orange. And note that an hour later, the telescope took this next image and it shows the orange dot move, with every other celestial object apparently staying in place. These images confirm for a research team from the US the discovery of a new moon orbiting Saturn. And it seems it wasn't alone. The team had discovered 20 new moons orbiting Saturn. That is important because it's now overtaken Jupiter as the planet in our solar system with the most natural satellites. I spoke earlier with Scott Shepard, leader of the discovery team from the Carnegie Institute for Science, about quite how they did this.
We took images with one of the most powerful survey telescopes in existence. It's a very large telescope with a very large field of view, and we covered the whole area around Saturn to find these new moons.
So you were using new techniques to analyze old data, essentially, were you?
Yeah, we took these images a few years ago, but computer power has advanced in the last few years, and our computer algorithms have also advanced. So we put these new ideas to some old data, and we're able to pull out 20 new moons of Saturn. They're very faint moons. They're fairly small, 3 to 5 kilometers in size, but they were all there in the data, and we were able to pull them all out.
So they're just kind of points of light at the moment. You don't know very much about them. Why are they particularly of interest?
We're interested in these outer moons of Saturn because we believe they're the remnants of a planet formation. Most of the objects that are in the giant planet region, where Jupiter and Saturn are, have been either incorporated into the planets or were ejected out of the area. And so we think these moons were captured by Saturn just after the planet formation process. So we think these are the building blocks of the planets, the last remnants of those small objects.
So does that mean if you can analyze them more closely, you will know more about how the planet itself was formed?
Yeah, we want to determine the composition of these objects to see basically what the planets were originally made of, the building blocks of the planets. And these objects are very faint. They're just points of light. So we'll need the next generation of telescopes to really analyze these objects and determine what they are. We think they're probably comet-like objects, so probably like half water ice and half rock, kind of that kind of material.
Just very quickly, I have to ask you a question on behalf of school children around the globe. I think you're holding a competition to name them. How's that going to go? How can people enter?
Yeah, we want the whole world to try and name these new Saturn moons. They have to be named after Inuit, Norse, or a Gaelic mythology. And you just go to Twitter and you type in the hashtag name Saturn's moons and tell us what you want to name them. Videos and photographs are highly recommended to get your name accepted.